Well, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to go back in time? Join us as we check into Costa Rica.
No?
Well guys, we just checked out of Panama and into Costa Rica. It probably took us maybe 30 minutes. Not even, probably. Just super duper awesome. I'll explain more as to why this is in a bit, but great start to the day. We're gonna hit the road, go to the beach. Let's go.
We just made an hour.
Oh yeah, and there was a time change, so it's like the same time as it was when we left the hotel an hour ago. Woohoo!
Cuando ustedes ingresaron, pasaron a fumigación. Sorry?
Okay. Cuando entramos
Ajá.
a Costa Rica,
Ajá.
no.
Ustedes tienen que regresar.
Okay.
Es el arco azul que está allá.
¿Está
Ajá.
acá?
Ustedes llegan y tienen que pasar a fumigar el vehículo.
We have to go get smoked. Listo. Okay, gracias.
Bueno.
Oh, definitely did a spraying. Quick lunchtime stop. Miso soup.
Oh, I've been craving this forever.
And they look really good.
Yeah.
Look at that. This one has dehydrated pineapple on it. Let's dig in.
And on a side note, we totally don't think in the same realm as Todd Rayner, who suggested we should have waited at Panama Canal for the BC ferry to come by and just ridden it all the way home. He's a fucking clever monkey.
Look at the size of this bug. That is my hand. He is huge. Well guys, we have arrived at our camping spot for the night. The tent is behind us right there. We're near the beach and in the jungle.
We haven't camped since Nicaragua.
And that was almost glamping. We were on a porch.
Yeah, underneath the roof.
I really don't think it's going to rain today.
Uh-oh. Now you did.
So let's see what we get up to.
Oh look, there's Murphy.
Look at these leaf cutter ants coming down this tree.
Costa Rica can mean only one thing. We're going north. And it's depressing the shit out of me. I'll be quite truthful about that.
But we're in a super magical, beautiful place.
It's probably the prettiest beach I've ever been on. But something deep, deep inside me is saying, no! Don't go back! I'll see a psychiatrist and we'll get to the bottom of that. Although I bet you most of you could probably tell me straight up, yeah, it's probably pretty normal. Anyway, you having a good time?
Trying.
Yeah, Mr. Poopy Pants here. Apparently I have my shirt stuck in my underwear. Anyway, we're almost to the point of no return. We're in the national park. I'm going to turn back because...
We're at the National Marine Park, the Whale, or something, Balena. And there's a spit out there and it's shaped like a whale's tail. and you can only walk to it at low tide, which is a few hours ago, but we're gonna walk to where we can and then walk all the way back down this beautiful sandy palm tree lined piece of paradise.
Oh, by the way, I noticed this earlier.
Pelican!
The whole trip we've had pelicans headed south, just like us. And just now I noticed they're going north. Maybe we're pelicans. Well, that's the riding pandas. There it. Ciao from the beach.
Ciao from the beach. They look delicious. Look at that goodness. And I got a tuna salad. Guys, there's a toucan. Adiós, Luis. Gracias. Well guys, we have arrived at Scott's surprise lunch spot.
Let's rise. Let's go find out more.
Well guys, we have just arrived at this restaurant which is called El Avion, which means the plane, and Scott is an avionics fan, so I thought this would be a cool place to bring him. Big thanks to Leanne for giving me the recommendation of this place. I've been keeping it a secret for a little bit. And we are right outside the National Park of Manuel Antonio in the town of Quepos. And it looks really cool. Look at the view. Pretty sweet. Apparently sunsets here are pretty killer, but it's a lunch stop today. Well, our first dish has arrived. Calamari, and we have a strawberry smoothie and a pineapple smoothie, and like I said, a killer view. And we have fish burgers. Each got one. Looks really good with fries. Look at the monkey. Well guys, good evening. We have made it to the town of Jaco. We're walking to the beach to watch the sunset. It looks like I got some sun today. We had a great time on the beach this morning. We didn't bring any cameras because we wanted to be free of all that. And we went swimming and had some really cool experiences. We saw a ray surfing the wave, and we were probably in like chest height water, and out of nowhere I see this ray that's like as big as my wingspan, and he's like full on with his tips up, surfing the wave. It was awesome. Slightly terrifying because he was big, and if he were to sting us, it would hurt for sure. And he was like 5 feet away from us, but I've never seen or knew that rays surfed waves like that. Then we saw another one, like a smaller regular wave ray, Just a little stingray in the sand. And then I am 99% sure that while we were in like thigh deep water, I saw a shark about the same size as the ray, like my wingspan. And I was like, nope, that's it. So we went to shallower water. So that was lovely. Oh my goodness. This beach is beautiful. But where we were yesterday was really nice because it was pretty secluded and just super jungly and not a lot of people, even though there were a lot of people. Oh man, there's horses on the beach. Let me stop this and turn it around. Hola, pero!
Another day, another goodbye to a hotel. We're checking out and we're also leaving the coast today, heading to the interior of Costa Rica.
Into the mountains.
Hopefully it cools off a little bit because it is really, really hot right now. As you can see, the bikes are loaded and ready to go. The humidity is incredibly high.
The hotel here has been really nice. It's called Buddha Hostel Boutique thingamajigger. A little pool and stuff. It's been super nice. Breakfast was good. Ready to hit the road. We've got about 3.5, 4 hours to go. Not super far, but you know how the roads are here. Well, maybe you don't know. Maybe you should come find out.
Right.
It's funny, when this guy was pulling into the parking lot, he was having difficulties because it's so tight, right? And so I just put myself behind him and I was guiding him so he didn't hit the car behind him. And he was just like, oh man, thanks so much. I was like, yeah, no problem. No one wants to hit a car and nobody wants their car hit, so. Alright guys, we just met Amrit, who's over there. He is the owner of the Bagel Boys and Hola India here in Jaco, in the Jaco Walk district, and we met him at the hotel and he invited us for bagels. So we just had breakfast, so we've got 2 bagels for the road, and we'll let you know later how they are.
He's just a super awesome, friendly Canadian from Toronto.
Yeah.
Who's been here for 12 years.
Pretty crazy. So yeah, let's hit the road. It's getting hot. Well guys, we were told there's lots of crocodiles in Costa Rica, and we're on a bridge checking out the crocodiles. There's some that are pretty big. Our border crossing back into Costa Rica went really quick and smooth. At each new country, we have to fill out a bunch of paperwork with customs to bring our bikes in. Sometimes this also involves getting insurance. When you leave the country, you cancel the temporary import with customs and continue on your way. Since we knew we would be re-entering most of the countries again, we were able to suspend our permits, making crossing back into the countries much easier. Our insurance was also still valid, as the minimum time we could purchase was for 3 months in Costa Rica.
Navigational aids have become such a crutch that we forget what traveling was like before them. It's been super interesting blending maps, GPS, and phone apps into our routes. They almost never agree. Today was an epic ride I don't think anyone would have come up with. Google seems intent on challenging us. It knows more about us than we think, and we will discover that on the way home.
In this episode, we enter Costa Rica and make our way to Uvita for the night. After soaking in the beach vibes, we continue north to a really cool lunch spot and head to a hotel in Jaco. We drive along the coast, over rivers, through clouds, and twist around mountains to make it to La Fortuna. We covered 456 kilometers in these few days. Well guys, our day of riding is complete. We have made it to our Airbnb for the next 4 nights. We're just outside of La Fortuna, up in the mountains. It also looks like we just dodged the rain because there are some gnarly clouds rolling in. So we're going to unload the bikes, but before we make a mess of the place, let me give you a tour. It's just a brand new house. Actually, we're the first ones to stay here. So sometimes you're like unsure if you want to stay at a place on Airbnb with no reviews, but that's okay. That's how it is. It looks lovely. It's awesome. So we got the bikes in enclosed parking.
We have a neighbor who's not too sure of us yet.
Yeah, there's a dog next door who's not too sure, but this is the entryway. Living room with TV, full kitchen, and they even have some fruit here, which is super nice. This is one bedroom that looks out to the side yard. Another bedroom. Not that we need 2 bedrooms, but you know. And then the bathroom here with a huge shower, which is cool. Toilet, sink, all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be home for the next few days. Look at this, brand new appliances. Oh, I am stoked. And there's a blender. What do you think, love?
You know, it's awesome. I say you get out of your boots.
Yeah,